Hi, this is Nanette Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Sunday, September 10th, 2017. Looking at the fire potential impacts over the next few days, we really aren't expecting any significant fire weather. Today we're looking at wetter thunderstorms across the southern and eastern portion of the areas. We will see brief drying across the northern part of the Great Basin Sunday and Monday, and with that drying, there is a potential for some lightning holdovers to pop up. Then as we move into Tuesday, we will see showers and thunderstorms return to northern Nevada and Idaho. Over the past 24 hours, there was a fair amount of precipitation across the Great Basin, with quite a bit of lightning across portions of central Nevada and central Idaho. The Great Basin saw 14 new fires yesterday, with 104 ongoing fires and 17 fires. Over the past 14 days, most of the precipitation has been focused across the southern part of the area. You can see from this map here on the left, those areas shaded in green have seen close to an inch of precipitation. So quite wet across the southern and southwestern portions of the Great Basin, but very dry elsewhere. The map on the right shows how this precipitation compares to normal. You can see that pretty much the entire Great Basin has been below normal over the past 14 days. With that wetter weather across the south, ERCs have been trending downwards. You can see they are still highest across the northern part of the area. The 10-hour live fuel moisture has come up quite a bit across the southern part of the Great Basin. Satellite this morning shows some moisture in place across the Great Basin, and with that moisture in place, we will see some more showers and thunderstorms across the area today. So for today, you can see quite a bit of moisture across the area, and looking at our significant fire potential map, none of the areas in the Great Basin are brown. Looking in a little more detail, the image on the left shows the minimum relative humidity, and really RH will be quite high this afternoon. We will see the lowest values across to western Nevada, but pretty much the entire Great Basin will be above about 20% relative humidity this afternoon. This image here on the right shows where we are expecting to see that precipitation develop. And you can see really the eastern portions of the Great Basin, well really all but the western part of the Great Basin will see that precipitation this afternoon. As we move into Monday, that moisture remains in place with a little bit of drying across the north. And so you can see these areas going brown on our significant fire potential forecast. And as we look at that in a little more detail, you can see this drying across the northern part of the Great Basin, looking at the minimum relative humidity. We will see some showers and thunderstorms again on Monday afternoon across the higher terrain of central and eastern Utah. As we move into Tuesday, once again we see that moisture moving into the northern part of the Great Basin. And with that moisture, we will see an increase in thunderstorm activity, although most of these storms will be quite wet. So over the next 3 days, a fair amount of precipitation across the Great Basin. So moving to Wednesday, that moisture remains in place across the northern part of the Great Basin, so we will look at the potential for those showers continuing across the north on Wednesday. And that remains the case on Thursday. However, we will start to see winds increase on Thursday with this stronger storm system beginning to make its way into the area. As we move into Friday, that low pressure system moves through the northern part of the Great Basin, and it does look like winds will continue to increase, particularly across the southern part of the Great Basin on Friday with that system. As we move into Saturday, that storm system makes its way out of the area with some moisture remaining across the north. So over the next 7 days, really quite a bit of precipitation on tap for the Great Basin. Really, the northern part of the Great Basin will see the majority of that precipitation, but pretty much the entire area will see some moisture over the next 7 days. Finally, in the 8 to 14 day period, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for below normal temperatures with above normal precipitation across the north. So we really will start to see fire activity slow in that 2-week period if this does come to fruition. That's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter. Thanks.